Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best laptops for small business.
Starting at number 5.
Apple 2023 MacBook. For small business owners needing to do a bit of everything, including graphic design, photo editing, and maybe even short videos for their website, we recommend the Apple MacBook Pro 14 M3 2023. This 14-inch workstation sports a gorgeous, color-accurate display, and you won't have to worry about performance, as Apple's M3 Pro and Max Socks can handle such demanding tasks with ease. You get the same niceties as the MacBook Air 15 above, like the keyboard, touchpad, and webcam. You also get tons of ports for peripherals and external displays. With all these amazing features, the MacBook Pro 14 is easily one of the best laptops for small business owners. If you prefer Windows, get the Dell XPS 15 2023 instead. It's also a premium laptop that provides an excellent user experience. It's available with various Intel 13th Gen H series CPUs and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 40 series GPUs, up to a Core i9 and an RTX 4070, respectively. One advantage it has over the MacBook Pro 14 is its user-replaceable RAM and storage drive, so you can add more or upgrade later on. Port selection is okay. You get 3 USB-C/Thunderbolt 4s and a full-size SD card reader. Unfortunately, its 720p webcam is disappointing for such a costly device, and its keyboard gets uncomfortably hot under load.
Coming at number 4.
Apple 2023 MacBook. Although Windows is the most used operating system in the corporate business world, some of you may prefer or have the option to use a MacBook, especially in this remote work era. If so, we recommend the Apple MacBook Air 15 2023. This ultra-portable feels incredibly well built with its full aluminum chassis, and it's easy to carry around thanks to its thin and light design. Its 15-inch display gives you plenty of room for split-screen multitasking and gets bright enough to combat glare, even outdoors in broad daylight. The keyboard feels spacious and tactile, and the touchpad is large and responsive. You get an excellent 1080p webcam, so your colleagues can see and hear you clearly on video calls. This laptop's main flaw is its limited port selection, as it only has 2 USB-C/Thunderbolt 3 ports with support for a single external display. Its battery life is decent. You can get through a typical 8-hour workday on a full charge, but depending on your workload, you may need to plug it in for a quick charge. If you plan to use an external monitor with the laptop closed or simply prefer a more compact device for on-the-go use, you can get the 13-inch model. It's cheaper, but the speakers don't sound as good.
At number 3.
Lenovo IdeaPad Slim. If you want to spend as little as possible, get the Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3i Chromebook 14 2023. This simple 14-inch Chromebook is a great option for younger students or anyone needing a simple device to do light work like responding to emails, text processing, spreadsheets, and video playback. The Core i3 configuration, paired with a FHD touch-sensitive display, 8 GB of RAM, and 128 GB of storage, is often on sale for around $400 directly from Lenovo. There are cheaper configurations, however, we don't recommend them unless you have an extremely light workload and don't mind compromising on the display quality. The touch-sensitive FHD display gets bright enough for well-lit settings and is reasonably color-accurate. Above the display sits an excellent 1080p webcam, so your colleagues and clients can see and hear you clearly on video calls. The keyboard feels spacious but a tad mushy, and the touchpad is small and not always responsive. For those new to Chrome OS, know that this operating system is limited in the type of applications you can install, so you must ensure you can do everything through a Chrome browser or Android app.
Number 2 of my list.
Lenovo IdeaPad Slim. The best work laptop we've tested in the budget category is the Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3i 15 2023, a 15-inch ultra-portable. It's available with various Intel 13th Gen CPUs, from a Core i3 to i7, and up to 16 GB of RAM and 1 TB of storage. The Intel CPUs are low-power processors, so while they can handle light productivity tasks like text processing and spreadsheets, don't expect to do anything super intensive. It has a comfortable full-size keyboard with a numpad, a small but responsive touchpad, and a surprisingly good 720p webcam. There's a fingerprint sensor built into the power button for quick logins. The biggest drawbacks compared to the models above are the quality of the available displays and battery life. The displays are noticeably dimmer and look washed out, and the battery lasts less than 7 hours of light use, so you'll need to plug the laptop in to get through a typical workday. Ports include two USB-As, a USB-C, an HDMI, and an SD card reader. The USB-C supports video output and charging but not Thunderbolt 4, which is unfortunate but expected for a budget-friendly model.
And number 1.
LG Gram 14-inch lightweight. The best business laptop we've tested is the LG Gram 14, 2023. It has a thin, compact design that's incredibly light at only 2.1 pounds, making it a great choice for those who travel a lot for work. You can configure it with an Intel 13th Gen Core i5-1340p or i7-1360p CPU. Both are fast enough to handle general productivity tasks like text processing, web browsing, spreadsheets, and presentations. Battery life sits around 10 hours of light use, and you can charge the laptop over USB-C, so you don't need to lug around a proprietary charger. The overall user experience is great. You get a sharp, colorful display, a spacious keyboard, and a reasonably large touchpad. Ports include two USB-As, two USB-C/Thunderbolt 4s, and an HDMI, so you can transfer files quickly and connect multiple peripherals and external displays. The webcam is good even though the image looks slightly underexposed, and there's also a facial recognition IR camera for quick logins. The RAM isn't user replaceable, so make sure you get enough for your needs up front. If you want a laptop with better repairability and upgradability, the Framework Laptop 13, 2023 might interest you. This 13-inch ultra-portable has a design that allows you to replace any component in the laptop. It also has a modular port system, so you can swap out the ports on the fly to adapt to any situation. Its 13-inch display is sharper and brighter, but the keyboard and touchpad aren't quite as good. Depending on where you live, it may be harder to get because it's only available via Framework.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.